Good afternoon everyone, it's Rach here from Rara's Realm with another weekly instalment of my cross-stitching progress. There was a noise. I was holding out starting, waiting for my father to finish his jobs in the kitchen, but he's still making a noise, so hopefully that won't come through too much. Welcome to new subscribers, and hi again to those returning and seeing how the progress is going. I have two things to show you this week and a couple of books. I have placed a cross-stitching haul. The cough is still lingering once in a while. I placed it yesterday, which was Saturday in America, and then I forgot that it's a long weekend there, so nothing's going to happen with it before Tuesday, so goodness knows when. It'll be a good 10 days, couple of weeks before I see that. And I will be placing another order probably later this week for the fifth part of Farmhouse Christmas, which I couldn't see on Everything Cross Stitch, which is the order I placed yesterday. So there'll be a bit of haul eventually, but there isn't any at the moment. Excuse me. Okay, so I am working on projects 5 and 6 of my 8-part rotation. So project 5 is Santa's Village by Country Cottage and Needleworks, and this is part 3. And when I showed this to you, sorry, I can't seem to be holding still. When I showed this to you last week, I think I had got a little bit of the top candy stripe done and possibly a snowflake, I can't remember. So I have got now the post and the letterbox done, and some of the letters and a bit more of the stripe up the top done. This has a bit of back stitching on the letters and some clothesline, for lack of a better word, that they hang off, but I won't be doing those until I finish the whole top row, so that I don't catch it when I roll it up. So that's part 3, the start of part 3. And then I should have folded it a better way, but I didn't. And that's all of it so far. So we're getting there. It'll be finished next year sometime. Project Project 6 is a free pattern, a Quaker, and if I just kind of hold it up, this is eventually what it will be. And I have done, when I showed it to you last, I've got all the alphabet done, I've got all this side done, and I was working over here. So I have got half of my Quaker finished. Now, how am I going to do this? There we go. So that is, apart from the little bit hanging down the bottom on the far side there, that's the whole top page finished. And I had a bit of thread left, so I thought I'll just keep going on that element on the far side until I get it. I basically realised I had almost all of it done. There was only a little bit on the second page, so I just got it done. So I'm really pleased with that. This is probably my most favourite project of all of the 8 I'm doing. I love them all, but this one is right up there. I'm sorry. I'm doing this on, I'd say this is 28 count raw linen, and I'm using Presidential Blue, which is a Gentle Arts thread. So, once again, so we are halfway, and I reckon I would have started this towards the end of January, given that it was project 6. It would have started in the 20s in January, so it's 4 months working on 4 days every 40 days is how my rotation works. It's taken 4 months to get this part, so this should finish this year is my goal. I can't see why not. Should get it finished. Yeah, just lovely, just lovely. Still have to work out, where's the pattern? yeah, so they've got a year in that here. I'm probably going to try and put my initials and the year in there, but I haven't tried to work that out yet. That might be beyond me. I have to take it to someone far more knowledgeable. So that's where we're at stitching wise. I had a much better stitching week. I think I only missed one day in the past week, and that was from Santa's Village, which is why I haven't got onto the house yet. So today is day 4 for the Quaker, but I've stitched on it this morning, so I'm probably not going to stitch on it this afternoon now. So tomorrow I will pick up my reproduction sampler Lucy Calcutta. So that will have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then on Saturday it'll be Farmhouse Christmas, and then after that will be my 4 free days to stitch whatever I want, and that will be a couple of days on Harvest Keeper and something else, I don't know what. So that's my stitching at 6 minutes. If you're not interested in books, and there's only 2 books, it's not going to take long, feel free to click out now and go and watch something else. These are my latest purchases. I'm sure I wasn't meant to be buying books this year. That's probably one of my weaknesses, books. Anyway, I was just having a nosy around the bookshop and these books caught my eye. Excuse me. And I got them because they reminded me of a book I read many years ago. Let me see if I can find the publication date on this book that I read many years ago. 1999. So this is the book from 1999 called Come Together, which is both sides of a relationship, the start of a relationship, his view and her view. And this is done with humour, and I really enjoyed reading this, and I really liked the both sides of the story. So I was pottering along and I saw this, and it says One Love, Two Stories, and I thought, oh, it sounds a bit like that other book. So I had a wee look, and then I noticed next to it was that one. So this is the same principle, although I'm not sure how much humour there is in this one. So this is her side of it, and this is his side of it. And it's certainly, the reviews on the back, uplifting, you will still need a box of tissues, brilliant, poignant and utterly heartbreaking, a modern day love story set to become a bestseller. So I thought that sounded interesting, and as I say, I liked the other book that I had read, so I'm looking forward to reading these 2 eventually. This is the first one you read apparently, and then you read his side. So some more reading, but first of all I've just started Thomas Jefferson and Sally Hemings, so it'll be a little while before I get on to these other ones. Okay, that's all I've got. Apart from coughing. I'm catching up on some of the Flosstube that I sort of neglected when I was binge watching an RV channel, which I've now finished. I'm up to date, so I got the last 2 Priscilla and Chelsea's last night, which are they are such a lovely pair. I really enjoy it. If you've never watched their videos, Flosstube videos, I highly recommend it. Priscilla is the designer with Kathy Haberman of Hands On Design, behind the Chalk on the Farm series. I think that's right. I don't have them. Anyway, they're just mother and daughter, absolutely wonderful. So I got to see those, and I saw Teresa Kitten Stitch's latest video, so I'm getting there, up to date again. Okay, waffled enough. I'm going to go and get this video uploaded for you. As I say, it'll be Lucy Calcutta and Farmhouse Christmas next week to show you. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you get to stitch all you want to stitch, and I will catch you next week. Bye everyone.